Hello and welcome back to the Shmee channel. I finally made the video about Miles Bridges. I don't know why it took me so long. It took me about like 3 weeks to actually make a video since he's been doing so much better. It's crazy. I made a Malik Monk video over this. I made a Zion reaction video over this. We need to talk about him because he is doing stuff that literally no other Hornet has done from a statistical standpoint. We're going to get into the stats. I'm going to push you a bunch of stats. I'm going to show you what he's improving on, what factors play into that improvement, and I'm going to have an overarching question at the end of this. I don't want to spoil it yet, but anyways, let me push some stats at you to start this video. His overall year stats don't look the greatest, only 12 points per game, 2 assists, 6 rebounds. But then you get into the percentages. 50% field goal percentage, 40% from three, 85 from the line. I read something on Twitter that he will be on pace for the first Hornet to have a 50, 40, 80 season, which is just crazy that Kemba didn't do that before. Obviously, Kemba was jacking up shots, so maybe his 3-point percentage or something wasn't there. But Miles Bridges is having a crazy season, and even if we want to shorten the sample size to just the last 12 games, 22 points per game over the last 12, 47% from the three-point land. 47%. So if he shoots 10 threes, he's making 4.7. It's just crazy. That's like Steph Curry stats. That's Damian Lillard stats. That's Joe Harris stats from Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges, and that's what I really want to start with because he has improved on literally every statistical category from his previous 2 seasons to this season. I want to start with his shooting because he was only shooting 33% from 3 last season. So obviously, with not playing in the bubble, having all these months with COVID to just improve, I expected some improvement, but not at this level. I expected like our whole team to really improve, like Terry Rozier in shooting, Devontae Graham in shooting, maybe the Martin twins on doing anything at basketball. I expected some improvement from our guys because, let's face it, you have all these months where you're not playing high-level competition to just improve on your skills. So I expected some improvement out of Miles Bridges, but this shooting is just otherworldly. And in this day and age, that's really all you need in the NBA is shooting because with Miles Bridges, it makes defenders really respect his shot, right? They have to close out on him, which in previous years they didn't really have to. I mean, 33% from 3 last season isn't the worst, but it's also like you can give up a shot from Miles Bridges. But from this respect from his opponents, from his defenders, they have to close out on him, which gives him open lanes to drive. He's fast enough, he's skilled enough to drive past people, and that's where you really get the highlight dunks, the highlight plays of him just jamming it over someone because he makes his first defender step up on him, he drives past him, and he has the ability to dunk over people. He's had that ability since high school to have that athleticism. And he has also improved on his tough layups, getting past that first defender, really making the acrobatic finish. He's reminding me of Zion on these finishes. And I'm going to play a video right here because all these things can be attributed to confidence. The shooting, the driving, the finishing is all about confidence. And let me just play this quick clip from him.
With me coming off the bench in my roles in my first two years, it really trained me to just to take good shots, not force anything. Physical. So yeah, I just want to take good shots, and I'm making good shots in a really good, efficient way. So I just want to keep that going. My teammates are getting me involved. My coach has a lot of confidence in me, and I got confidence too right now. So just want to try to keep this going.
So you see right there, he talks about his coach. He talks about the shots he's getting, all that stuff. And yeah, I think that's a great clip from him just to show how his confidence has improved on. And obviously, this confidence can stem from the minutes he's getting. Even before injuries, he was averaging around like 25 to 30 minutes per game, which he wasn't in his previous 2 years. And let's talk about injuries for a second because it should be noted that we have, a majority of our scoring out, so someone does need to score. I've referenced this idea when reacting to OKC games because someone's gonna have 20 a night for OKC. Someone's gonna have to score for them. Someone's gonna have to have 10 assists. But Miles isn't just jacking up shots. Like that's the thing. He's not jacking up 20 shots per game because we have 4 to 5 players injured on any given night. He takes these smart shots. He takes in the flow of the offense shots, and I think that's really important for the outsider, the Hornets super fan that I am, talking to another fan, that he's not just getting more shots up, which in reality he is getting a slightly more shots up with all these players out. But it's more than that. He's taking rhythm shots, he's taking good shots, and he's making shots. And I already referenced his statistical, advanced stats, but he really needs to shoot with all these players out, with Gordon Hayward out, with LaMelo Ball out. He's asked to shoot from our coach, which he referenced in that video. He's asked to shoot because outside of Terry Rozier and Devontae Graham, who is going to shoot on our team? The Martin twins aren't known as shooters. Jalen McDaniels is still trying his best to shoot from outside. We know our centers can't shoot. PJ Washington is another guy that can sometimes light it up from 3. But other than our 2 point guards who aren't injured, he is asked to shoot these threes. And yeah, that's he's had this green light since all these players have been injured, and then that green light speaks to the confidence. This all stems back to the confidence. And I want to talk about, before the injuries, how this year has been better for him. It stems from LaMelo as well. Just playing with a pass-first point guard. In the past, you have Terry Rozier and Devontae Graham passing to him, and it's really them passing out of something when they're in trouble. When they can't get their own shot, they'll be passing to him. But LaMelo just passes at will. He is a pass-first point guard. LaMelo was averaging 8 assists per game before he got injured. It benefits Miles. It benefits everybody on our team to play with a point guard that wants to pass, that's willing to pass, that's willing to throw lobs on the break, willing to throw that good pass to Miles Bridges for the highlight dunks. It benefits Miles, and it's going to benefit him in the future, because I do expect us to bring him back. I think he's a restricted free agent, and we're definitely going to offer him a contract. That's without question. And another thing I have here is the small ball lineup. Last season, he played his majority of minutes at the small forward position. This year, he's playing 72% of his minutes at the power forward position. Obviously, I'm not a big stat junkie, so obviously this small ball lineup is affecting him in the right ways. I don't know if he because he doesn't look like a power forward. I would say PJ Washington is a way better power forward, or looks like a way better power forward than Miles Bridges is. So I do expect him to go back to the small forward position when everybody comes back and for the next seasons. But this just shows his versatility. Playing multiple positions. I mean, switching a position, it doesn't seem like a lot to switch from small forward to power forward, but it is. The people you have to guard, the shots you have to take, how much you're supposed to dribble is all a big factor in your position, right? Like a center isn't going to dribble more than a point guard. And although a small forward and power forward are often interchangeable, the amount of minutes he's getting, 72% of minutes is a lot of minutes at the power forward. And I think he was playing 78% at the small forward last season. It's proven to work. But I don't know if he's going to do it for the rest of his career at the power forward position, but it just shows his versatility at the end of the day. And the one question I want to have for Miles Bridges is what really everybody is asking outside of Hornets fans. You see people on Twitter talking about it. Can he keep this up when everybody comes back? Because it's awesome to have a breakout 20 games when everybody is injured, when you're asked to be more than you are, when you're asked to shoot at a consistent rate. But can he keep this up when LaMelo, Gordon, Monk, when they all come back? Can he keep this up next season? Can he not let the confidence get to his head? And really, I don't ask him to shoot 47% from 3 through his career, because let's face it, that's not possible unless he's the 6'6" Stephen Curry, I guess. But if he can just be consistently at a 38 to 40% throughout his career, I think that puts us up here in the championship contention level in the years to come. And I was going to make a video about how we could, build a team that would be championship worthy, that could, build a team as a contender. And to be that contender status, we need a lot of guys to improve. And this rapid improvement for Miles Bridges is a good step in that direction at the end of the day. So if you like these videos, please subscribe. Please like. I'm on the road to 500 subscribers, and you could be a part of that. So I'll see you guys later.